alive and alert on the north side of the dirty D. Your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where Edutainment explains it. I did a video last week, I think last week before, Absolute Wonder Woman #1. Got some response to it. So we're doing Absolute Wonder Woman. Exciting. I like the differences that this Wonder Woman has, that Absolute Wonder Woman has compared to our regular Diana Themyscira. But we're gonna get into the differences and the story when all hell breaks loose. But before we do that, let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page. Please subscribe and share the Be Real with D Real page. I'm working on something. New material comes out, you get it. Have your notifications on. If you're digging with a brother shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket. Because edutainment. Let's get into it, y'all. Ain't got time to waste. Well, I'm not in a hurry, but ain't got time to waste. Absolute Wonder Woman #2. When we last left Diana, she was getting ready to square off against what was being described as a harbinger, a herald. This one ain't even the whole problem. There's something worse than him coming. So here's where we at. Boom. That's him right there. They kind of scuffled a little bit, and Diana got knocked in the dirt, and she got up and she pulled out a lasso. And she didn't pull out no golden lasso. She pulled out a red lasso, which to me means she about to cause some pain. And just like I said, it's firing them eye lasers, but she's whipping it. And she's telling them, hey, that's just a taste of what you're going to get. If you don't back up and go back to your dimension, I will be forced to thrash your behind further. Wasn't feeling him. So he sends backup that end up slamming up against her star-shaped, I guess, shield of magic. That's what I like about this Wonder Woman. She does magic. She got a little magic and stuff going on. Cersei raised her. Cersei? Yeah, this is Absolute Wonder Woman. Now, she's spinning that lasso. You know, when they start spinning the lasso, it's about to be some problems. And she's talking to this demon respectfully, like, this is your final warning. I don't want to have to put it on your eighth, but don't start nothing, won't be nothing. And apparently, let's read what Princess Diana is talking about. She said, "Hear me, Harbinger Prime, for I bring to you Nemesis." I like that name. Nemesis, a weapon forged in the fires of hell, fashioned by my mother, the sorceress Cersei, made from the remains of the last basilisk. They just got to stick everything in there edgewise, don't they? Infused with the blood of Prometheus. Damn. Blessed by Demeter, goddess of the harvest, mother to us all. And for you, Harbinger Prime, nowhere will be a particular hell. Oh, Nemesis, excuse me. Nemesis will be a particular hell for you. She binds and burns in proportion to your sins. So basically, Nemesis is the equivalent of Ghost Rider's penance stare. Oh, I like that. The burn you feel, Harbinger, know that it is the result of the pain you have brought on others. All you are feeling, you have earned. Accept Nemesis' judgment on you. And he got him hollering, let me go, let me go, let me go. You know, Diana, she's merciful in victory. She said, all right, now bounce. And that is precisely what the Harbinger Prime does. He bounces. She tied a rope on him and said, if you don't get up out of here, I'm going to burn your ass. And he left. And suddenly, out of the rubble emerges Steve Trevor. Don't matter what universe you in, don't matter what version it is of Diana, there's always a Steve Trevor. And all that went down before the intro. What? Kelly Thompson, writer, Hayden Sherman, artist, and a gang of folks helping on back up to bring you Absolute Wonder Woman, The Last Amazon, part 2 of 5. And it starts with a flashback. Steve Trevor ends up on the island, as per usual. That the way Wonder Woman is drawn in this book reminds me of like dispensary art. And those of you that partake know what I'm talking about. And she puts magic on him to heal him. But all of a sudden, he gets snatched into the water. Is that a kraken? Whatever it is, she goes down in the water and gets him out of there. Same kind of stuff we always see her doing with Steve. And she brings him in. I like that expression. That kind of reminds on her face. That kind of reminds me of what's old girl's name? Tarna, the Tarakian from Heavy Metal. And she said, "Mother, bring me the Cerberus fur. It's the warmest." The Cerberus. She killing up all kind of stuff, ain't she? And she telling them how it ain't a good idea, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, bleezy, blah. But he sits up and she's trying to tell him, you in hell. He freaks. But she's like, hang on, bro, just calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We ain't, it ain't hell like that, but kinda. So he's got to go ahead and process all the foolishness. And after he, takes his time and, processes from, acting a fool, he like, I'd like to investigate the area. Can we take a walk? And they go out and they take a walk. This is all the flashback again. And lets her know, don't skip rocks out there. And we find out that creature that grabbed him was a Hydra. More mythologicals. I wish they was bombing on characters and doing African mythology like they do Greek mythology. I know I did a video recently on the Shadow Cabinet and we mentioned Anansi, but we don't get the true perception of who and what Anansi truly is in the Shadow Cabinet. Hopefully, as those issues unravel, we will. So there you go. That's basically the story of how they met. Blah, blah, blah. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, you tall. This, that, and the other. Thank you for saving my life. And bam, flash forward. There they are. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Good to see you. Me and my Pegasus is chilling with you. Essentially. Tall woman. She's not looking up at nobody. They either eye to eye or she looking down on them. Remember that as we go through this book, but that's what Wonder Woman is. That's what she's always been. But I feel like they need to play that up a little more. So she got to go talk to the general. And it's always somebody hollering and screaming, like in them 80s movies when the cops will go in and see their captain. He was always hollering about something. And she's trying to tell him, y'all going to have bigger problems than that Harbinger Prime if y'all don't get it together and mobilize and get ready and let me help you. But what is a little short man going to say to a tall woman offering her help? He going to be naturally intimidated like all little short men are by tall women. And she's letting them know, how soon they going to pull up. Might pull up within an hour. So y'all best get ready, but he's hollering and barking orders. And Diana like, you know what, bruh? I don't appreciate you hollering at me because I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm helping you. I ain't asking to join your army. I be outside feeding my horse. And she's outside feeding the horse. And Steve goes out there and asks her, what does your horse eat? She says she feeds the horse magic. And that the horse's name is Pegasus. Oh, you named your horse after Pegasus? No, it's Greek mythology. So, of course, that's the real Pegasus. Joy. And we find out that Pegasus is cool with Steve Trevor. Of course, Pegasus is going to be cool with Steve Trevor. But just before they can get together and Pegasus and Diana and Steve can all have an intimate moment, trouble. But there need to be other heroes around. But we ain't worried about them other heroes right now because we dealing with the situation that was described by Harbinger Prime. They coming. And they're making a sound that is hurting Diana and Steve Trevor's ears. So what is actually coming? Usually when you can't concentrate or think and it's something coming, it has got to be of Lovecraftian proportions. I love it when I'm right. I love it when I'm right. Now, is that Lovecraftian or is that Lovecraftian? I don't know what it is, but Diana calls it death personified. Ugh. And she tells them, you know, y'all go ahead and get y'all stuff together, do what y'all got to do. I keep them busy. Close the whole city. We said, wait a minute, you said close for about a mile. I was wrong. That's wow. That's a big ass thing. Whatever it is, it's a big ass thing. Next, death of fear. I smell something very Lovecraftian coming on. Yo, that's how Wonder Woman does it. She takes out a villain in the first 4-5 pages, and then we have a flashback, and then she got an even bigger villain to deal with. Buster Swords, magic, and skeletal Pegasus. I'm here for it. I guess the only thing I'm like, I wish there was more of was the mythos of some other Parthenon other than Greek mythology. I mean, we have been well saturated in Greek mythology. I understand Cersei, Diana, you know, it's got to be some Greek mythology, but hey, can we have her at some point rub noses with the Orishas and maybe that's how we get introduced to Nubia? It's just an idea. Sometimes I have some good ones and sometimes not so much, but there you go. Did y'all enjoy Absolute Wonder Woman #2? I did. I'm here for 3, 4, and 5. I want to see how this here turns out. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good and be good to each other.